The title of this mini podcast is Letting Your Hair Down. Years ago, while watching the Academy Awards, it hit me. We're all actors. Sure, the folks on TV get the spotlight and the statuettes and trophies, but truth be told, our acting chops aren't all that different. We just don't make it onto the big screen. Their roles change from film to film, unless of course they're Steven Seagal, but ours, we tend to play the same part every single day. And that brings up the real question. Who is this person we're playing? We spent years developing this character. We call it our personality, ego, or just who I am. But have you ever met someone who's always on, like their internal switch got stuck? Honestly, that's most of us. We take this character everywhere, to work, to family gatherings, even into our dreams. Somewhere along the way, we started to believe the character is actually us. Picture this. Tobey Maguire walking around every day with a full Spider-Man suit under his clothes, just in case he needs to climb a building. Now that's absurd, isn't it? You know you're locked into a role when you start defending it. But how do you defend something that's basically an illusion? The character only exists in your mind, the biggest illusion of them all. That's why it may be time to retire that character. Time to let your hair down. Time to take a look at the illusion we've been maintaining. We've stitched together a bunch of patterned behaviors and call it me. But that's like pointing to a strip of film and insisting it's a projector. No matter how loud, colorful, dramatic, or action-packed that film strip is, it still can't shine a light on its own. You're the projector, not the film strip. So the question becomes, what are you projecting? When you let your hair down, you project your light. When you keep it tied up in a bun, slap on a powdered wig, or stay locked into character, you're stuck in the same role. And this isn't about switching roles. It's about realizing you don't need one at all. Acting is exhausting, but projecting your light, that's effortless. It starts when we stop pretending we're anything but that light. Your light doesn't need applause, it doesn't need feedback, it doesn't need validation. It shines on its own as soon as you pull the film strip out of the projector. And yeah, at first it can seem a little disorienting when you realize you're not the role you've been rehearsing your whole life. That's when most of us discover we've been in dress rehearsal mode for years, all dressed up with nowhere to go. But the moment you shine that light, you can declare with certainty, it's a wrap. All the best, John.